Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Saturday. My name is Kim. I hope you are having a restful weekend. I hope you are managing your stress from the week. I hope you are engaging in some self-care, things that you enjoy. Things are very stressful. It's important to take care of yourselves. I'm doing okay. This is my third time doing this introduction actually, because I was having some technical difficulties, but I finally got it together. I hope so. I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm recovering. When you have a procedure done, you don't think about, at least I didn't, think about the after effects of said procedure and the healing process and the recovery process, and how much rest you need. And not that I didn't think about that, but just the things that come with recovering. And you're like, wow, I had a procedure. A procedure done. But I'm okay. I'm, doing what I need to do. But the week has been interesting. I did not do a week ahead because obviously I couldn't, but maybe I'll explore that tomorrow. I'll upload tomorrow, maybe, see how I feel. Or maybe I'll do that a little bit here in this reading. But SNAP benefits were released for certain states because they were ordered to be released, and some states did it quick. And Donald Trump said, no, this cannot happen, and he went and appealed, and the Supreme Court put a pause. They allowed this pause, but the plot twist is because the Trump administration did not give a reason as to why they are not releasing this money, now they will be audited. Now, who will do the audit? Will it be a person doing this audit that isn't themselves corrupt? I don't know. I can't speak to that, but that's where we are. But I know in the state of New Jersey, the funds were released. I know that for sure because I live in New Jersey. Seems like it was done under the cover of night, but it's there for recipients of New Jersey. Okay, but I've been thinking about why this man doesn't want to release this money. Like I said, it's a hostage situation. But he said last week, I saw a clip of him saying, Democrats are the ones who receive the most SNAP benefits, so I don't know. So that's why. Everyone has their own agenda going on. But for him, it's to punish Democrats. And they may not have the money. Well, who knows what they're doing with money. But that is the reason for him. He's very vindictive. Also, everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is for informational purposes only. Everything I say here is alleged, even in the comments, okay? But yeah, that's why he's doing that. That's why. And so what I want to explore today, I want to explore the end, the challenge, the turning point. We're at I want to explore change. Okay? We're at a point now where things are changing. And it's the change I'm guessing we need. And with all of that has been happening for the past year, man, this year has been tough. But all the things that has been happening for the past year, I feel as though it exposed a lot of people. So And it's forcing people, like I said before, to really, really be open to real change. And those who are resistant to it, they have no choice but to, because the flow of life is happening no matter what. The flow of change is happening no matter what. You could resist it as much as you can. They're trying to resist everything. The people who don't want real change. Multiculturalism, words, is the one big thing a lot of people are trying to resist. And you just can't do it. You can't do it. I mean, you can, but it doesn't work out for you in the long run. You need to explore why. But, there's a lot of resistance, but the message, judgment is here, and change is happening whether you want it to or not. Good change. And that's what I want to explore. Donald Trump still walks this earth physically. Not for long, quite honestly, but he does still walk this earth. Now take a look at his health. My other theory is more of a silly theory that he just has a bunch of clones in the factory. He disappears. That's because they're getting a new clone ready. Throw him out there. That's why he can't remember anything. Okay. Because theory on clones is that they're just like blank slate. There ain't nothing up in there. So that's my other theory. They just got clones. They're just throwing them out there. But that's probably not true. He is, anyway, that doesn't even matter, but he's gonna go. Okay. But what matters is change. What matters is understanding the issues of like selfishness and racism, white supremacy that we are dealing with. And I think people are realizing more and more the seriousness of it. Okay. I really like that I'm seeing people share and give and share their resources, and I try not to pay attention to the opposition, the cruelty, the celebration of people suffering, without realizing that it affects you too, that you too are suffering because of your hatred. You don't even know that the things that are being done to the people you dislike is being done to you. So I try not to give those people too much energy, because they'll have to figure it out themselves. Like, they got to figure that out themselves, and focus on the people. There are more of us than them. I try to hold on to that, to remember, because it's hard sometimes. It's difficult sometimes. But change is what I want to explore. Now, how this will go, I'm not sure. I ain't sure. Okay. We'll play it by ear. Usually, like I said, my play it by ears have been pretty good. You guys have been very responsive. Thank you also for liking my video and interacting and commenting. You guys have been really on fire watching my content. I don't know if it's because I've changed how I've been introducing myself, being more of myself. Not that I wasn't myself, but I was censoring myself a lot. And now I don't care anymore. But anyway, okay, so let's explore change. Change is on the horizon energetically. Like I've always been told, we are being pushed up, not down. I feel like energetically we are stronger. I feel like we are less on the floor. I feel like we are more aware aware of our journeys individually, and collectively more aware of, more in alignment of how things need to be. Okay. Part of the change I want to explore is the people that just has to go. The people, the people who need to just like walk away from this, or give up the power, because you're being shown a world that you won't fit in anymore. That's what's happening, you know. I may have sounded ominous, but I didn't mean to make that sound ominous. Before I get into it, though, I just remember Jack Smith. He's still saying nope. The Republicans are still trying to be like, hey, why don't you? And he's still saying absolutely not. I will not. Let's see what the update is, because I haven't looked. Ooh, Jack Smith takes a veiled swipe at Trump 22 hours ago. Let's see. Because if you haven't, I did a reading on Jack Smith, and the 4 kings came out. The true authority of the situation. The 4 kings. And I said, eventually Republicans will have no choice but to agree to what he has demanded. And he says, I don't have to do this. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, what did he say? In a new letter sent, I can't see, I'm gonna put my glasses on. In a new letter sent Friday to Senate what is going on here? My computer's acting kooky. A new letter sent Friday to Senate Judiciary Committee. Chuck Grassley obtain political for. I'm just skipping to the interesting bits. Such political meddling and prosecutor. I promise y'all I could read. I have a master's level education. But words are hard. Prosecutorial decision making undermines the credibility of the Justice Department, the integrity of any subsequent enforcement actions. That's the point. Well, what is his response? Political, you wrote too much for me. I'm on a time crunch here. Former special counsel Jack Smith is daring the Trump administration to let him testify under oath in front of the American people. That's what he said. I only do this in front of the American people because they have a right to know the truth. He is no fool. He deals with these type of people every single day. He's not an idiot. You're not dealing with an oath. You're not dealing with someone you could push around. He knows Trump's secrets. That's why Trump called him a maniac, a crazy person. He called him insane because Donald Trump is afraid of Jack Smith. Okay, so he's not someone you could. He got 4 kings, guys. He's not someone you could push over. They will have no choice. You're not going to get him in a room, ask him a bunch of questions, and then release statements with lies. Not after what you did. Not after all that hard work. Show me his energy real quick regarding this. Look, what did I tell you? I am the authority. This is the emperor, guys. Look how he's sitting. You can't tell me anything. I'm the one in control. I'm the one who's making the rules. You either accept it or you don't. The emperor. After 4 kings. Jack Smith is a man in control. The freaking emperor. Let me put this to the side here just so you guys can see it. Let's see what the Republicans will do. They won't have a choice. Let's see. That's what I hear. Whoop. Will the Republicans give in to his demand? To testify under oath in front of the American people. The star. They might do it with the star there. That's a big yes. That's a big yes. That is a big 8 of wands, 6 of swords, 9 of pentacles, Knight of cups, King of swords, Queen of wands, the lovers. They have to make that choice. And the Hierophant. The same cards. They will do it. The answer is yes. They will. They will agree to it. They have zero foresight. They try to lock people into corners and they end up because you're just stupid. Jack Smith, guys. The emperor. Let's take a look at Donald Trump's health. Then I will expand into the change. I could see, as I'm doing this and talking about Jack Smith, I did tap into his energy. His face is very serious. This is not a joke. This is not a joke to him, and I'm not saying but this is very serious to him. The Trump administration, those people, they don't take anything serious. They are children. Okay, so what am I looking at? Oh, Donald Trump's health. Show me his health, please. Show me his health. Show me the truth, not what he is believing, if you can. Because sometimes they show me his delusion. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Might be some stability there. Okay. They're treating him. Eight of Wands. Death. This is the truth. Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Three of Cups. Same cards. Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Moon. So they don't know. They're treating him for something. They don't know what it feels like, waiting for results. Yeah, here we have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, they're waiting for results. This Ten of Swords in reverse is not good. And the Two of Pentacles is here. It's like there's fear surrounding his health. Sort of worst case scenario they're feeling and fearing. They're still waiting for the news. Ten of Swords is like, no, you know. It's like a ending of something. What is the ending of? Death and the Moon are the major cards here, which is interesting. Oh, you can't see that at that bottom there. Let me get a clarifier for it. What is ending? Can you show me? Justice on the bottom. This up, it's Queen of Swords. All these swords surrounding death. Ten of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. There's definitely something with his mind. Swords are about intellect. It's about how you think. Clarity. They're trying to find clarity. They may not with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Around whatever's going on with him. He has treatment options, like they're trying to make him stable. He could have some stability now. Seven of Cups is about choices, making the right choice. Three of Cups, this is the doctors. Whenever I see this care here, the Three of Cups is them like treating him and trying to figure out what's going on there. And the Seven of Cups is about making the right choices, trying to find the right answers, discernment. Okay. But there's still a lot of uncertainty surrounding his health. Let's look at his vitality. Again, I'm not doing a death watch. I'm not. I don't want that kind of karma on me, but a lot of people are, and this is something I was told. Look, Five of Cups. This is something I was told to focus on. Okay, and I made that prediction, and I was told, it's not an exact science. The man can't even keep his eyes open. So let's look at his vitality. I mean, he is 1,000 years old. But I know people his age that are, their vitality is, they don't fall asleep like kittens at the drop of a hat. Okay, show me Donald Trump's vitality, please. Show me Donald Trump's vitality. A lot of people are they're starting to see what I see in this administration's energy. A lot of them are starting to see true consequences of their actions. They know they're breaking the law, and so they're getting very shaky on these decisions that are being made. That's why they released those funds. The USAID, did I say that right? Okay, that's why they released that money behind his back. He didn't want that to happen. His vitality. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. All right. Ace of Wands. The World. Some vitality going on there. Queen of Wands. Okay. Lots of vitality. Whatever they're giving him. Whatever they're treating him with. What is this clone? 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. What is this clone? 386 they throw out there. 5 of Swords. 4 of Wands. The Empress. He's being taken. The Devil. He's being taken care of. Yeah, they're treating him for something. 8 of Pentacles. It's very slow. He feels good now because whatever, they're giving him. But there's something, weird. It's with the Devil. It's something weird in the energy. Let me look at him spiritually. There's something weird, guys. And not just because I dislike him. Let me look at it spiritually. Show me that. What is this? Five of Swords, 4 of Wands. They're definitely trying to find a solid foundation. It was very slow with the Pentacles there. This sort of wellness he's trying to gain. 9 of Wands is there. He's pushing. I mean, he's fighting. The Chariot is there. He's fighting. Show me spiritually his energy, his essence. Show me that. But there's something, experiments, new treatments that the average person doesn't have access to is what it feels like. Then I'll explore change, okay? How long have I been talking? Okay. 29 minutes. Thanks for just, spending this time with me. I'm back to long form videos. It's pretty interesting, I think. Show me Donald Trump's essence. Hierophant. I'm telling you, there's something strange. Spiritually. May have some people praying for him or doing other weird things. I don't know. Show me his essence. Show me Donald Trump's. Alright, let me hurry up because I'm going to move on. 3 of Wands. 4 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. 10 of Swords. I have to shuffle again. The World. The Emperor. Is this the truth? Or this is what you're showing me in his energy, like how he is viewing himself? This is how he's viewing himself. This is how I said the truth. I'm hearing no. Why are you showing me this? Is this what is really happening energetically with Donald Trump? I'm saying no. That's why I felt weird. Clear the center. Is this his reality? Are these cards? That's why the 7 of Cups was there before I pulled for the first time. Yes. 3 of Swords. 9. Yeah, look. 9 of Cups. This is his truth. How he is viewing things, not the truth. 4 of Pentacles. He doesn't want to let go of power. The Sun. Look, ignoring his problems. This is the same stuff that's why the energy is not where I feel energetically. It didn't match up with what the cards were showing me, because they're showing me his reality. His reality. Not the reality. This is him spiritually. He's ignoring his problems. The Sun. The Sun's not a bad card, But the warnings of the Sun is, be careful not to just think everything's great. He doesn't want to let go of power. That goes without saying. You have the 9 of Cups here, the greedy merchant. And listen, I don't want people say like, oh, you don't like him. Yes, I dislike him, but I look at him like what he presents and what I see in his energy. There's nothing redeeming about him. The Hierophant is the major card here. The Emperor is the major card here. The Sun is the major card here. This is the government. This is his job. Okay, this is him, the Emperor. Four of Cups is very like sort of this energy. Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Four of Cups is about introspection, but he doesn't have that ability. Right? That's the reality, is he's not introspective. Apathy, you know? Page of Pentacles often comes up for him. Page of Pentacles is about focus, and you know, this four cups here reminds me of just of distraction and not, you know. He thinks everything is great. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords there. Three of Swords there. Two of Cups. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups. They, you know, Ace of Swords is clarity and mental clarity. Mental expansion, new beginnings. He may feel there. I'm telling you guys that the people that are around him, and I'm not talking about the sick, you know, the unwell ones that are, you know, on the fringes of society, like a Stephen Miller. I'm talking about other people. They're starting to see this is not good. Other Republicans, I'm not saying they're changing it for the better, not at all, but they see that, okay, this is too much. This is too much. You know, you got the Wheel of Fortune there, but the wheel could turn either, you know, based off of how you move through life. It could turn for the worse. And Ten of Swords is there, Three of Swords. Change. Okay. Let's look at Chuck Schumer. He has to go. I have never paid attention to this person until I did the outcomes, channel messages, and I pulled. My guys told me to pull cards. He's very shady. He's a shady character. And I don't know if he genuinely cares about the people he's supposed to represent. He wants to hold on to power. He rubs people the wrong way. Him and Hakeem Jeffries, I know people compare the two, but they're different. And that he shuts down Hakeem Jeffries in some sort of way. There's a lot of friction between the two of them. And he is a shady person. He's a shady man. And he's one of the ones who I feel has to go. He's not going to. Not voluntarily. But he is no good for the Democratic Party. He is not even that he's inept. He is there's no sense of urgency with him. There's no proactiveness. You know? It's very strange. Like, you know, you're playing baseball and the ball's coming to you, but you just raise your glove. You don't really make a valiant effort to catch the ball. That's what he reminds me of. Chuck Schumer. Let's see. What change looks like for him? Show me that. Page of Wands. Someone younger. You can see he doesn't have Page of Wands energy. I could tell you that much. I could tell you that right now. Look, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. He's a shady character. I tell you, what does change look like for him? Queen of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Justice in reverse. Judgment. What do I always say about this person? With Judgment. You must own up to what you do wrong. You must have integrity. Judgment is a card of karma. It is a card of rebirth. It's a card of change. You can't resist it. It's happening. The crows, is it called the chicken has come home to roost? Is that what the phrase is? Or whatever. Probably said it wrong. 10 of Pentacles, his legacy. 9 of Cups. Look, he got the 9 of Cups too. The Hermit. Crossroads. 7 of Wands, defending his position. AOC should challenge him. She would win. Democrats would fight those, what do y'all call them? Old guards. But she would win. 6 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Defending his position. Being thrown off balance with Justice in reverse. 2 of Swords, just in denial of, not having foresight of what you are doing because you want what you want with the Queen of Wands. Page of Wands came out first. This is youthful energy here. This Knight of Cups as well. And he will have to defend against this fiery youthful energy and this Knight of Cups. This idealistic, compassionate, creative individual he will have to defend against. Like, guys are saying yes. I see. It's like, honestly, this is the, she would have to challenge him. If that's possible. Because you have the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles there. 6 of Cups is, but first of all, 5 of Pentacles is very isolative. It's a bankruptcy in many different areas of your life. This is instability. 5 of Cups is about bringing things from the past into the present, looking back on things in nostalgia, being in the past. Okay, that's what he's just used to how things have been run, and people are tired because in the state of New York, people are just, everyone in the United States, people are living check to check, and people are just tired of it. You give people crumbs like, oh, we'll take care of you with the health care, but it's something more insidious going on that has been exposed. Okay, so his change looks like Judgment. It looks like the Hermit. It looks like Justice in reverse. These are long-term changes. Okay, Judgment is transition. Card of karma. If you have done right, you will be rewarded. It's about rebirth. It's about awakenings. Hermit is about looking at yourself, It's about removing yourself from the noise of everyday life and thinking about where you want to go in your purpose. So the Hermit energy happens before Judgment, in my opinion. Okay. He will have to defend his position. All this is Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles is you know, the Five of Pentacles on the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about your legacy, what you leave behind. You know, all of this goes down. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This is him. He's the Nine of Cups. He doesn't see that people don't support him with the Six of Pentacles. All these pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Two of Swords is next to the Six of Pentacles. He can't see a damn thing but his own power. You know, the luxury he gets, the money he gets. Shady boots. Let's look at AOC. Again, guys, this is like fantasy football, but really not. There's something I've been seeing in her energy. We have to, the energy that we are facing is change. And with change is like the possibility. It's about taking risks. It's about going out on a limb. It's really, they really have to the people are not taking it anymore. People have left the Democratic Party. I still vote Democrat. I guess you could say I'm still a part of the party, but I think people are demanding more from them now, that they can't just brush away anymore. They can't do it anymore. Okay, AOC. What does her change look like? Two of Swords. Interesting. Can you tell me? She will have to do something brave, is what I'm hearing. She will do something. I keep hearing her doing all these speeches. It's almost like she's campaigning without realizing it. King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Her change. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. See, she's right. She's here now. Two of Swords. She doesn't know what she's setting in motion for herself. She doesn't realize what she's setting into motion. These people will have to surrender. I know that sounds harsh. The party to younger leaders. Page of Wands. Look, she has 3 wands here. She started off with the Two of Swords, and she's moving into the King of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Page of Wands. It's pretty powerful. That's where her change is. All of this vitality and authority, taking inspired action, taking risks. Page of Wands throws their wands up. They bring news, you know, strategic planning. Girl. The Devil on the bottom. Four of Swords. Temperance. First major card. Six of Wands is your reputation. Is people supporting you and cheering you on. The Star. Listen. The Star after the Six of Wands. It's the attention. People looking at you. She has to, and I said this before when I pulled for her, she has to trust her inner guidance. She questions herself too much, but she has the support. She too is protected. Page of Cups. Really like that Page of Cups. She's very protected. Also, the Knight of Wands. You have the King of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. That's pure victory. She has it, okay? She has the energy, the authority, the skills. She has the support. She has the star power. She has the intelligence. But there's something in her energy where she may not fully believe it yet. She's not aware of, come on, the Emperor. She's not aware of her power fully yet. She's going to challenge him. Let me see if that's... She's going to. You see those cards? That's pure power. Yes, she can challenge him. She can challenge him. She's going to. The Emperor is the major card here, and the Temperance card is here. Okay, so she has the right ingredients, but she has to... There's something with these two swords here that makes her hesitant. The Moon, right? She's uncertain. She has the Star here, and the Star's message is trust your inner guidance. But she has the Moon here. She's uncertain about doing that sort of thing. She's not quite there believing that she can. But the energy around her and the things that she is doing, going to different cities and speaking out, and what's the word? Bringing up the morale with the people. That is preparing her. She doesn't know it yet, though. She has the power and authority and the backing to become a senator, to primary him and win that seat. She will absolutely win. She would absolutely win that seat. Let's see if she will. Will AOC primary Chuck Schumer? She doesn't quite believe that she could do that yet. That's why the Two of Swords is there. It's like, oh, I have to do this before this. This has to happen before that. But what the energy of change is telling her is that you are prepared. You have it. All those wands. Will she do it? Would she do it? We have Three of Cups. Okay, let's bring this up. Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands and Six of Wands. The answer is yes. All these wands again. She will. Ace of Wands. Strength. Queen of Swords. Yes. Now, when would that happen? Feel sooner. I don't know. The energy is to. She has to recognize her strength, you know. But I see it here in the energy of fight. She is thinking about the future. Two of Wands is about foresight. Nine of Wands is about perseverance. Whenever you have strength and Nine of Wands coming together, you're preparing for something. Ace of Wands is new beginning, vitality, taking inspired action, planning, you know, gaining authority, gaining, because she has all these wands in her energy. That's all about confidence, self-confidence, and your ability to meet your goals, to work on your goals. And this Ace of Wands is, you know, about that too. So that's what she needs, to believe that. And she will. She'll get there. I said this before when I had pulled for her, but she's going to primary him. And she's going to beat him. She's going to defeat him. It's going to be, I don't know if it'll be this upcoming. I'm not, that's too soon to tell. Because she has to work some stuff out internally first. But the energy is there waiting for her to grab it. Someone has to be like, you should primary him. Someone tweet her. I don't know if she's on Twitter. Blue Sky, I have no idea. You know. Someone Instagram her. Primary him. The energy is there. The success is there. People are tired of this man. They want him gone. And so she would win. She would absolutely win. She just needs a boost in confidence. She needs the right person to tell her, you should primary him. Okay? What time is it? He represents New York State, but he's a ball and chain on the entire Democratic Party. It's useless. Sorry to say. After paying attention to him, and seeing his energy, I now understand. I get it. What else do I want to look at? JD Vance. JD Vance. Let's look at his path. What does change look like for him? Let's do a him versus a Trump. He's just waiting for this man to pass. They're already gearing up. You know, they're like, he's insane, Donald Trump. They placate him. They know, you know, they don't understand. They never understand that you're dealing with someone who is not even on this planet. You're dealing with a man who may or may not have a bunch of clones. Okay? I'm joking, but you're not dealing with someone that is just a villain. You're dealing with someone who has no spiritual essence that is helpful to anyone around him. You're dealing with someone you can't control. So I don't think they understand that part quite yet. Show me JD Vance's change. What does change look like for him? He will be president, and it's going to be awful for him. It's going to be the worst decision he made for himself. do see Kamala challenging him. I still see that. I'm going to read on her. If I feel up to it, the Fool. If I feel up to it tomorrow, I lose energy because I'm recovering, I haven't read on her in a long time. Fool, his change. Fool is the first card in the deck. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's about the road being clear for you to move forward. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about courage and bravery. It's also about being foolish, impulsive, not taking things seriously. Okay. Knight of Wands. 5 of Cups. I said it would be terrible. 4 of Swords. The Star. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands. King of Wands. The Fool is the major and the Star. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, he is ready. He's waiting for this man to drop dead. The Hangman. Delays. Page of Cups. This 5 of Cups is important here because he's going to lose something. Honestly, energetically, like emotionally, it feels like 6 of Wands. The Lovers. Yeah. He'll have a choice to make. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 major cards. 4 of Wands on the bottom. Queen of Cups. 7 of Wands. Defending. Knight of Swords. Okay, let me shuffle. Show me major card. Will he take the White House? First, show me if he's waiting for Donald Trump to just... Card jumped out of my hand. If it's a 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Blindfold is off when it's in reverse. Will he take the White House? Show me either a major card or a court card. His eyes are open. The 2 of Swords in reverse. He is the 6 of Wands. This is a card of celebration. It's a card of arrogance as well. Okay, it says be careful, but it's a card of support. He's doing things in secret. The 3 of Pentacles. There's some delays there because he's still walking this earth, Donald Trump. Okay, so show me. What did I say? Major card or a court card? The Empress. Eight of Wands. 5 of Swords. Winning at all costs. Yeah. Five of Cups is in the middle. Okay. This is significant. The Hangman is here. There's some delays in his progress to moving forward. Okay. There's this happy energy in his energy. There's this happiness in his energy. The Fool is here. This is him. He's very satisfied about something. The 10 of Cups. I don't think he's having an affair. He loves his wife. He does love his wife. I said that before. He cares about her. Quite honestly, that man's widow is pushing up on him. Okay, but he's not. He loves his wife. Okay. Now, is he someone who he doesn't stand for anything? No. Can he be coerced or seduced into? I could see that because he's not a real person. He's very inauthentic, and he the things that he says, he doesn't really truly believe deep down. But this is what he presents to the world. So if he up and left his wife, I wouldn't be surprised. Even though he loves her, he cares for her. He wants to see her safe. But all these other things, he doesn't stand for anything. Okay? So, yeah. This is his path. It'll be a nightmare for him when he becomes president. It'll be very burdensome. He will lose a lot. Okay? But he does have a choice. There's a feeling of happiness, of anticipation in his energy. Okay? But he's waiting to replace Donald Trump. He knows it. They know it. But the people will reject him. It'll be interesting. I want to do a part 2 of this. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do a part 2. I'm not sure I'll do it tomorrow, because I just want to rest tomorrow. I have a little bit of work stuff to do. But let me know if you want me to do a part 2 of exploring the change. And even if you don't want me to, I'm going to do it anyway because this is interesting to me. But that's where we are. I'll leave it here. Please like the video. Okay, that's how people see me. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll be doing channel messages again, outcomes soon. Okay, but for now, I'm going to continue this. I'm going to do a part 2 of this because there's more people I want to explore. So many things I want to look at. But this was interesting. Okay, I will see you guys again soon. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. I'm very grateful if you do. Bye bye.